Hello, hello, hello. I have thought and rethought and rethunk and thunk again what I'm painting. And so I'm going with the flow here. I had in mind what I was going to do, and then I changed my mind. And then I've changed my mind again. And now we'll see what actually happens. And I've moved my board, I've moved my table, and it's making clicking noises, which gets me every time. But I usually do this part by hand, and so I'm doing it with a brush. And that's different. So we will see how this goes. And I'm making them a little bit different. And this just is one of those maybe learning curves. I'm not sure. We'll see. And I probably need more cream. If you haven't watched one of my videos before, I can't even remember if I said my name. That's how how distracted I am, I think. I'm Lynn Browder, and I have a son, Owen, who helps me paint the backgrounds with a hand-over-hand method, working on his fine motor skills. He has autism, and he has a hard time doing things like writing his name or eating with utensils. And so we work on all of those different things. And these are angel wings to start off with. I just kind of give them a base of where they're going to be. And then I can't decide. I know what I think I want to do, but what I think I want to do and what actually happens and what actually it looks like when I'm done are, this is a lot of times completely different. So we will see. That's always my answer. We will see. So, my thought is now I want to do across here. But I want to fill in what I've just done, and then I'm gonna cross these over, I think, once I get the cross in there. How do you like that? But we'll see what happens once I start getting going here. Sometimes I have one thing in my mind, and that is not what happens. So, a lot of times when I do crosses, I do these little, or wings, I do these little marks. But I have in my mind that I've made some with flowers before. And that's kind of where I think I'm going with this. But we'll see as we go along what happens. And my yellow is already not agreeing with me. And I can tell my orange is not much happier. We've had some very high heat the last few days, and it's just it plays havoc on my paints. It plays havoc on me. I don't know if anybody else has that kind of issue. Oh, see, now that's a lot of paint right there. I have a problem with putting a lot of paint on my paintbrush and it happening. So we're gonna have to see what happens here, because I can tell you the paint is not, it is not happy. And I'm not trying to mimic exactly the same like sides or anything, so that part we'll just keep working on as we go along here. So we will see. I keep trying to change my board around and do some different things, and so far all the things I've done have not quite worked. I had it set up really well, and then I had to change some things, and it's yet to go back to where I needed it to be. So that's kind of where I'm stuck right now. So I need to figure that out along with flowers as well. So that's my story, and I'm sticking to it. There's my orange again. It's thick. I've got 2 oranges, and they're both extremely, well, technically I have 3 oranges. One's kind of a redder orange, but they're both very thick. So we are just gonna keep on moving. I paint at a flat angle. It's a little upward, but mostly it's flat. And so when I'm painting, that kind of changes, you know, how the board that I work with. And I changed my board completely. This board, what's it sitting on? And when I did that, it changed everything else. And so I'm not convinced that this is the board that I want, but I don't want the old one that I had. So I'm kind of stuck until I figure out really what I'm doing. And I'm kind of stuck because I was gonna do some different kind of flowers, but here I am. Here I am. Flowers and more flowers, and I keep trying to do the orange, and the orange is not working. So we'll do the other orange and see what happens. Or maybe a mix, and I think I just hit the camera. If anybody else is in that I'm a mess department, that is me. I feel like I'm in this, like, everything seems like it's something right now. Everything seems like it's out of whack for me. I don't know why. But it all just feels complicated. Feels very complicated. So, and I put the white, you know, under there. I guess it's more of a cream. And then, that is always like where I should be putting stuff. That's why I say I usually do this like more in-depth kind of lines and a whole bunch of other stuff. But this pattern, this background felt very very floral to me, very Florida, very something. So I decided that I would pivot Does anybody like that word? Vivid. So I put that kind of back there to act like it was like maybe back part of it or something. I don't know. So we shall see. If you've watched before, you know that's always my answer. We shall see what happens. We're just going to keep going. Just keep going until we figure it out. And we may not do the cross over. I'm still going to do the cross because that's where I'm at in my mind. I know that's what I'm going to do. But it's from there that I'm not sure what's going to happen. If I do the bottom down here, or if I just kind of keep pushing it outward, I'm not sure. I'm really not sure what's going to happen. That's my usual. So we had a pretty good day today. We went to church. Owen did not want to go ride his bike after church. He wanted to go, I've forgotten all the places. He wanted to go to, he wants to drive by a school that he did not even go to. We've been in the parking lot to meet someone once, and I believe that he must have been to the school, like to drop other kids off when he was being picked up on the school bus or something, or, you know, through the, he wasn't picked up there at the school bus, he was picked up here, but to pick up somebody else and when he was on the school bus. So I'm not really sure how he knows about this school, but he knows. And so this is his new thing. He wants to go drive by it all the time. So we did that, and he wanted to go by these railroad tracks, and he wants to go by a gas station and a underpass and a green stop sign that's really red, but he calls it a green stop sign. I don't know why. And then so forth and so on and so on, and fire trucks and more places and more. And that is what he loves to do. And so how can I not say, okay, let's do it, you know? So that's what happens. We go and he has fun and wants to do those things. Didn't want to ride his bike. He wanted to go drive by these places. But that's okay. That's what we do. So then we came home, and he had a pretty good afternoon. There was a few little things, but in general he did really pretty well. And looks like Buzz on there. Yep, Buzz, he was. Let's see if I can get it. There we go. He's excited because he wants to go to the pool tomorrow. And last week we couldn't go for a couple of reasons. And then he started not sleeping well. And I've told him that, you know, if he doesn't sleep, we can't go places, because he gets too emotional about everything. And so do I. And it's hard. And so I told him as he went to bed tonight that he really truly needed to try to go to sleep, because it was something, if he wanted to go to the pool tomorrow, that he needed rest, and that was how we were gonna do this. So I am truly praying that he finds rest, that he can actually sleep tonight, and that we can, you know, go to the pool tomorrow, and that there really is no rain, good sleep, good day, all of those things. As I just keep praying that it will work out. I'm distracted because if you've watched any of my paintings before, or my videos, you've seen, I always say I like to watch paint dry. And this yellow down here is good, but it's fine. I shouldn't say it's good. It's fine, but when it fades because of how it dries, it's gonna fade way. I always say way. I don't know why. Into the background. I got paint all over me. And so I want to make sure that a lot of the color kind of sticks out there. Now that I've done this, now I'm trying to decide if I really, I keep saying I'm going to put the cross on here. The cross was going to go across here. But I'm debating if I really do want the cross, or if I want to leave it. The cross was going to be green. I was going to make a green cross right here, kind of like the leaves, the stems, the trunk of that like binds the wings together. But now that I have it, I'm trying to decide if I really truly, like, if I want, there's my green. I have like a couple different greens on here. If I really want to do that, because I'm kind of liking it as it is, but we don't know what it will look like until we do the green. But then we can't go backwards. So, well, let's see. This is the hard part of me deciding. Okay, we're going for it, because that was what I dreamed in my dream, in my thought, in my mind. And see, it's okay, because we're gonna be going over this a couple times. And see, I'll push this out. And I had thought to kind of do that, but I think I'm gonna leave it and just fluff it out a little bit more, and then I'll put some, as I say, leaves in here. And then I can never decide if I want the this over or under, which, the front or the back. So and then I want to do a little more, just so this sticks out a little, as this is a little more, not that it makes that much of a difference, but I just want it kind of over there. So, and then I'm just gonna kind of stick some random greenness in here. I'm not gonna do what I was talking about. I don't want it to get any more busy than it already, want it to stand out, but not go crazy. I always add the crazy Oh. Okay, I'll do a couple more, but like I said, I don't want to get too much on it, because sometimes then I get a little crazier. And just some extra, like it's kind of little, I like that it gets a little rough around the edges, and we just gotta pull this so it's a little more mush. Okay, so then I sign this, and it's O for Owen, and then L and B. And I always do O because he's the foundation of why I started doing this. He helps me paint the backgrounds and everything. So he is as much a part of our story in this journey of painting as I am. So he's included in all the paintings. So, all right. Well, thank you for watching and being a part of our day. Oh, I didn't show you my paint blobs. This is what I was saying earlier. I have the brights, colors, and everything, but I make paint blob. That's what I call it. Probably should have a fancier name, but that's what I call it. Paint blob jewelry and such from this. And so I spread this all out, and I'll make it a little thinner and different designs and such. But I'll kind of paint that out. And then once it dries, it takes a couple days to dry, I make the jewelry from it. And that's kind of, the fun of it all. And then this is the paint blobs. And that's a magnet. And then these are going to be pins and different things. But that's what they are. So, all right. Well, if you'd like to look at any of our other art, you can check us out on sweetbabyo.com or on Facebook. So thanks so much for watching. Toodles!